We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey, take 26. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
He was taken down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through. and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Steelers first down.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
26.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Patrick to throw. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 36. Mahomes now to throw again. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A first down throws, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Mahomes. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get 300! Get 300!
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Second down, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Steelers first down.
First down for Aaron. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Boswell's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's fourth down.
Go. Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 15. First down.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. Again, it's Rodgers. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. 319.
Rodgers going up top again. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Rodgers pass.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, here's Travion Henderson.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They
like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing again, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's got Brown on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
May.
25-yard line.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 8-7 the score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The give now to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a New England first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May now from the gun. Bails out of, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Goes to the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
When a defender can get his hands on a pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They got 21 yards on the play. It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On third down, Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down back at the 32.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Chiefs have Nico Remigio out for the return.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. Dump off to his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he rocks that tackler. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
To the air on third and long. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the gun is Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yep,
Play action, Mahomes. He is rocked, that ball's free. And the 49ers get to it.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Leonardo Green with that tackle.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Blitz coming, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense to the line fast. Pacheco again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting Paydirt in the 3rd. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he cuts it back right. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the third. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Return.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Off the play fake. Smith. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. To the air again. Hurts. That is caught. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up here, first and 10.
180.
So one quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. He's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. Here's Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Rolling right. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flushed to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Hurts will try it again. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
And the first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will even this score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is brought in. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32
It's
yards.
another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Eagles first.
Hurts again. Forced out left. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. Into space. Inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. My side.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pressure's there, the Chargers got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hey, go. Kappa. Set.
Harris once more. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers hold the 1st down. A gain of 12.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather... take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So that brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast. This is Harris on second down. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
21. Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Hey, Ray. Black 80, black. Set.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Delta. Hey, go lion.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 15, a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got a man left, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
7 yards.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. down. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Ready.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Darius Davis to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. 380. Run.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
380. 380. 59, 59.
Throw here, 3rd down. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. It was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. and he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Back to throw it. He gets, what a hit, and the ball's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Go.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They send a man in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. McConkey's got it again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ray.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Stop. Baylor tight.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
It's a gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now Herbert to throw. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Makes the tackle. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defensive